Alright everyone, welcome back. Sierra Games Scott here. Sorry last time for promising or claiming that I uploaded the last video on Christmas Day as a present. I just did not have the time on Christmas or the day after to do so. However, hope you enjoyed it on Monday, and we're continuing along with the Space Quest 5 series, as you can, or game I should say. As you can see, we are now inside the SS Eureka, the garbage scow, and this is not quite the starship Roger envisioned. However, we saw his little speech at the end, which did not exactly impress his crewmates. As you recall, this is Drool over here, I believe a corporal, and this is I can't remember her name. We'll solve that problem. This is Flo, and she's the communications officer. Gotcha. And Drool is the weapons and navigation system operator. So you actually can't do we can go back here. We won't go back here right now. There's not too much to do, but we will be back there soon. The rest of it is pretty much this the command center, the cockpit, I guess. And we are going to. The only way you can actually order people around. All these buttons don't do anything, by the way. You can't. You can't. It just says not here. Things like that. So those aren't very helpful. But the only way you can actually communicate with these two people, with Drool and Flo, as you can see, try that from the command chair, is that you have to sit at the command chair. So let us play Captain Kirk for a little while, and see what happens when we take the seat of power, as it were. And fortunately, it doesn't take too long to load up. So, as you can see, before we talk to these guys, there's 3 buttons here. This one, the red one, is the self-destruct button. So you can set it, or you can cancel it. We of course want to cancel it. We have no need for self-destruct destruction of the ship at this time. The orange button. Eureka does not currently have a science officer. It has to call the science officer, so at some point we will have one, apparently. And the green button, we'll press that. And this is Cliffy. Yes, Captain. This guy is essentially, I don't know, the custodian of the ship, the mechanic, the repairman, whatever you want to call him. And he's actually behind those doors, and we'll talk to him at some point. I guess we don't really get an introduction to him till later. There really is no introduction to him. You just kind of bump into him. Anyway, status report. The ship is running fine at the moment. I guess I'll make him sound like Scotty. Anything else, Captain? That's a laugh. What do you want me to do? Go out the airlock and paint her black? Anything else, Captain? So that's pretty much telling us we don't have any cloaking ability. That's probably the second dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Anything else, Captain? More power. She can't take much more of this, Captain. I've always wanted to say that. Anything else, Captain? Forget it. Right. Alright. So, by giving him a quasi-Scottish accent, I can at least differentiate his voice from some of the others. In any event, let's talk to some of the people. Probably have to talk to Flo and Drool, and I'm going to just make Roger seem as dumb as possible, which is kind of the continuing joke in this game. And so we'll see what responses we can get. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Alright, so he's just, sheesh, who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning? My life stinks. It's all your fault, sir. I don't follow you. You're a man, right? Yes. Well, there you go. Okay. And this was the question he asked her. This is to what she was responding. What was your previous posting, crewman? Previously, I was assigned to the Phlegma, sir. But the self-important male swine, I mean, Captain, and I didn't see eye to eye. He was just like my 4th husband. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures, but she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Can it, lobster boy? Alright. And the last one. And so why is she on the ship? The Eureka previous commanding officer accidentally fell the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible. If you say so, sir. So maybe Flo had something to do with that. And then it's kind of funny when you say, oops, pardon me. Never mind. Oh. Well, it is for some people. Not for her, I guess. Usually they'll tell you off. Tell me a little about yourself, Drool. My personal life is none of your business, sir. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Sub-Corporal. We may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. So, Roger clearly does not have the respect of his crewmates. How long have you served on the Eureka, Sub-Corporal? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? My career in Starcon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last years of it in a garbage scow. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay on my way, sir. And I think we get a funny response with him for this. Nope. Alright, apologize for that. And unlike in Quest for Glory, you can't click on yourself and tell them things. So, this is where the command button actually comes into play, though, because you are actually in a position of authority to command these people, if you click it correctly. Alright, so let's do some things. The thing you want to do is hail Starcon, but we'll check out the other options and show everyone show these people how dumb Roger is. So let's hail a ship. Hailing, sir. This is SES Goliath. Who's using this frequency? Oh, I might have known. It's you, Wilco. Just what in the name of the 7-star cluster do you think you're doing? Testing out the comm circuits? You pinhead, this is a priority frequency. Now get off this frequency and stay off. Ambassador Winkmeister and I have an important mission ahead of us. And we won't need to be disturbed by idle prattle on the comm link. Goliath out. Alright, sprint. So, Roger further endears himself to his superiors. Alright, we'll hail a planet. Hailing, sir. We can't transmit beyond the interior of the station while we're inside it, sir. And I won't do this every time, just to show you the various things and some of the responses. Status report. Great. Just great. Very pithy response. Abandoned ship. Are you kidding now? What's in the... What? I don't know what that was. Sorry. But, alright, act busy. Affirmative. And we'll have her hail Starcon in a second. By the way, I've actually played through some of this. I'm playing ahead of time, beforehand, just because I haven't played this game in a long time. I only played it once, so for your benefit, so I don't have to fumble around with what to do, or try to look through a walkthrough at the same time I'm filming the video, I'm playing a little bit of ahead, so hopefully I'll help things out. Alright, we don't want to land the course or activate RSS yet, I believe. Fire. I'm sure the Star Confederacy wouldn't appreciate it if you blew a hole in the side of one of their stations, Captain. I think we can actually land a course. We need clearance before we do that, sir. So that's a hint that we have to talk to Starcon. Activate RSS. I guess we can do that now. I'll give that the thought. I'll give that the thought. Pardon me. I'll give that thought all the consideration it deserves. I can't talk. I'm about as dull or slow as Roger is right now. Regular speed. It might help if we pick the destination first, sir. Light speed. It might help. Alright, same deal. Standard orbit. We cannot go into orbit right now, sir. Status report. Oh my gosh, she's gonna blow! She's gonna blow! Just kidding, sir. Evasive action. You'd have better luck trying to bite an air biscuit, sir. Some of those responses are actually occasionally different, because I played this through beforehand, and I actually got some slightly different responses in different areas. Ray shields. Aye aye, Captain. Actually, I didn't want to do that. Let's lower the shields, and then lower the shields again when they're not even up. Lowering shields, alright. Lower shields. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? The shields are already down. And... never mind. Whatever. Yeah, so if you do, I think, with the commands, then they, Get a grip, sir. Yeah, then they give you sarcastic responses. Alright, well, enough playing around. Let's continue on. Once again, we have more than 10 minutes available, thanks to the new YouTube policy, so we can keep going. Alright, let's hail StarCon. Hailing, sir. We are cleared for departure, Captain. We are ordered to proceed to the Gangularis PU and Kiz. I'm sure you can figure that out yourself. Oh boy, not the most impressive good read this time, Sierra Game Scott. Hopefully we'll do better with some of the other things. Okay, so what we have to do is now lay in a course, and I am not sure exactly how you're supposed to know this. Just because I'm looking at the walkthrough, you may have to just look at the instruction manual to know this. It might be part of the copy protection. But what coordinates, Captain? But the coordinates are, if you were playing this game, 7, 1, 5, 5, 2. Those are the coordinates for Gangularis. There we go. Now I can pronounce it. Couldn't do it on the spot. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Okay. Then we just have to tell him, let's go to light speed. We'll go to warp as soon as we're clear of the station, sir. Alright. So I don't know what happens if you fumble around too much. You can't really figure out what to do. They keep just insulting you. But after we played around a little, we were able to be pretty efficient. And oh yes, I forgot about this. If you played Space Quest 3, this might remind you there was a Terminator in Space Quest 3 of some sort, or I believe it's a Terminatrix. As you can see, the female version, and if you remember in Space Quest 3, apparently Roger did not pay for a whistle, and the penalty was apparently death. And I guess even though they had dealt with the original Terminator, apparently looks like we're running into some additional trouble. So they're pretty serious about the whistles, or paying for your whistles in the Space Quest universe, and this has been a running gag. All right, when you're approaching your destination, you want to switch to regular speed, and I'm actually not going to show you what happens. Pretty much the guy just insults you for not paying attention. If you Drool will insult you if you miss it. If you stay in light speed, you'll miss the planet, miss your destination. You have to start over again. He just throws that insult to you. Nothing too exciting that we have to sit around and wait for that. So let's just go to regular speed, aye sir, and take care of it. Tracking a waste beacon, sir. Okay, and then we want to activate the RRS, aye sir. And that pretty much just allows us to retrieve the garbage, and we are a garbage scow, so that is our exciting mission. And this is, of course, a parody of 2001 Space Odyssey, which I actually never have seen. I've just seen this famous scene in some clips. And, of course, I forget what floats at the end of 2001, but in this case it is a hefty garbage bag, or at least some garbage bag. And the garbage scow sucks it up. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. A life form reading in the waste compartment. Another good read. Okay. Captain, you'd better come down here. There are some strange scratching and whining noises coming out of the trash bin. So that is the next puzzle of the game. However, we're getting close to our time limit, so that puzzle will have to wait until next time. This is Sierra Game Scott. Hope you're enjoying the series. Apologize for any delays. Apologize for some of my fumbling on the reading. But I hope we're having a good time. And I will see you in the next video, and we'll find out what the mystery is behind that garbage bag. Until then, take care.